Hi, I'm Annie Meehan out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, a motivational speaker. And given to me by my mastermind of other speakers is a nickname, Authentically Annie. I love that because I really do try to be authentic and try to share an authentic heart whenever I present to people, to be vulnerable, but also to be educational. And I was thinking recently, because I've had many friends for many years, and they say to me, if you're authentically Annie, how come you're so blonde today? We know you're a brunette. And truth is, I used to be a brunette. It's not because I'm not authentic that I'm a blonde. It's because when your hair starts to turn gray, it's a lot easier to hold the blonde. And when you travel as often as I do, well, I decided to become a blonde. Now, I kind of like being a blonde. I'm not sure that I have any more fun as a blonde than I did as a brunette, but I don't mind my color. It doesn't make me any less authentic with my words or my actions. And the second thing that I sometimes get challenged about is Annie. We know you as Ann. Why is your name Annie now? Well, here's the truth behind the Annie story. Annie is the nickname that I always had as a little girl, more Annie Banani. And then in my teenage and young 20s, many people just called me Annie. Hey Annie, how's it going, Annie? And I loved that name. My birth name is Ann, but I loved the name Annie. And as I came to be a speaker, I really wanted to go back to that part of me that I loved. What was my favorite name? And my favorite name to be called is Miss Annie. I love being called Miss Annie. I don't know why. There's something southern about it or sweet about it. It makes me feel young to be called Annie. But it's not that I'm not being authentic. My name given is Ann, but I prefer Annie. Yes, it's a nickname, but it's also my name that I've come to love, and especially as a speaker, to have a little bit different name for my audiences than those in my family that know me. My kids always say, we know how long someone's been your friend, whether they call you Ann or Annie. Not necessarily true, because some of my older friends have been calling me Annie for years. So I want you to know that being authentic doesn't mean that you won't change, maybe your hair color or maybe your nickname, but you can still be true to your values and to your message, to what you teach. So I am Authentically Annie, and I love that nickname. But my hair color and my name might not match in every picture or every signature over the years. I would love to invite you to live an authentic life, true to what you love and what you want out of life and the messages you want to leave behind, the legacy that you'll impact people with by being true to who you are and what your heart is, and sharing that with the world. I'm Authentically Annie, inviting you to join me on the journey toward an exceptional life.